No escape! Add astro. Add astro. Thank you for
Illusion shattered!
Ha! Free! Taste my blade! Free! Free!
So rude!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Take flight! Shine down!
Fall before me! Like a cat would work. Picked the wrong test subject. This will do! Cheap tricks. I got it.
There is no escape!
Picked the wrong test
Absurd.
subject.
Illusion shattered!
hold the line. Be amazed.
You know what? Fall before me! Taste my blade. One strike will suffice. I'm ready!
Shine down!
Whirling snow. My apologies. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Fall before me! Taste my blade. One strike will suffice. Cut down. Like this.
is no escape!
Taste my blade.
Picked the wrong test subject. Free! Free!
Cheap
A little taste.
strength slice. All before me.
Illusion shattered!
Taste my blade.
Shine down!
Rest and rebuild!
This will do. I've got
Whirling snow!
cheap trick.
Cue the spotlight!
Illusion shattered!
Sakura swirl!
Take flight!
Taste my blade. One stroke slice. Taste my blade.
Whirling snow!
All before me. Cut down. Like this. Let me try.
Shine down!
And you.
Free!
My apologies!
The
Unthinkable!
wrong test subject. Picked free! The wrong test subject.
Suffice.
There is no escape!
Hold the line! Let the magic begin! Embrace the ice!
Torn to oblivion! Insolent!
Taste my blade. Cheap tricks. That won't work. One strike will suffice. This isn't over.
Whirling snow!
Lie down. Like this.
Another test subject.
Shine down!
The wrong test subject.
Illusion shattered!
Another test.
There is no escape!
Taste my blade.
Picked the wrong test
Allow
subject.
me! Be amazed! Take flight! Sakura swirl!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
One strike will suffice. Fall before me.
There is no escape!
It's over. Eat this. Cut down. Like this.
Another test.
Taste my strike will suffice.
Free.
That won't work.
Shine down!
Freeze.
There is no escape!
Freeze. Pick the wrong test subject.
Shine down!
That won't work.
Pick the wrong test subject.
Illusion shattered!
Cheap tricks. Eat this.
Shine down!
Hold the line! Whirling snow! Cue the spotlight!
Taste my blade.
Impressious!
Cut down. Like this.
Illusion shattered!
Freeze.
One strike will suffice.
Freeze.
Fall before
Freeze.
me.
Pick the wrong test subject. Pick the wrong test subject.
Shine down!
It's over.
Take flight!
Cheap tricks.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Allow me!
That won't
My apologies! Be amazed! Sakura swirl!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
cut down. This.
Oh.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as callously unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callan.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. Thanks for the... Anyway, Flora...
But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I...
Hey, you! Come over here with me. Modeling a few poses. Didn't you say on the... Florent?
You've got it, boss!
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, I've actually... So, I want to pick your brain for a bit.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
A happy pose? You mean...
Would all that be able to...
Would we even be able to tell what they're...
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive...
Could one of you try striking a pose like... That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose!
But if we were to stick with...
Well, tabloid...
Oh, Paimon!
You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else. Ah, by that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind... Look over there, my dear Clementine.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few...
But then, since we're putting it in the town...
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't worry. We still got... Man, if I... Oh, outfit!
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. I said that it's fine, but I got...
Don't worry, boss. I can send some...
On the matter of the...
We could have just done that from the start. Yeah,
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh?
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from...
After I got out, I immediately made a beeline. You wouldn't believe how much...
It's good to have...
and...
Let me introduce you. But...
Wait, Mr. Marcel.
Have you not heard anything at all about...
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but...
Looks like first things first. Let me introduce you to these two.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her. Wait, now you suddenly resist taking a dig at Paimon?
Nice. Spina di... Oh, that reminds me.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind...
I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Malus and Malus.
Malus and Coulter were friends.
I... All of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories...
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines. Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
Oh, that's a good point. If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis' side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeu and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeu had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeu's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, With how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep...
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter.
Don't worry. I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it...
In that case, why don't we go back to... Want to come with me again, you two?
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit. Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would... The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone... And now, in the blink of an eye... Oh, I know.
Then let's...
Oh, is this
Wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. Would you?
We should contribute to...
Oh, that's
Then I'll go look for...
great. How did it go? You've all done your part.
Whoa, these muck...
Boss is baking...
Oh,
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart. Was it that obvious?
you just happened to walk in on our... Adventurers never stay in one place for long. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure...
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. I will endeavor...
We've got no wine.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick!
May your travels go smoothly. May the...
All right.
Hmm.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about
Please wait here for a moment.
working. But it.
Just trust me.
Oh! Shiori sure is a mysterious person.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't even a local like me just trying to make a
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No, multiple.
I see.
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life.
Any way to speed things up?
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes...
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end.
Halt!
Huh?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground.
all right. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband,
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh?
you were the.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book and then.
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vache has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here.
Oh, so you were pretending to read. Oh! Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves.
Hey, I'm Chevras. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating.
Yeah. Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then...
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevras.
Yep, he made the wrong choice.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's.
The Two Musketeers. So what do you need me to do?
Yes, that's right. However, I'm afraid that...
No need to say any more.
Really?
Sure, it's no big deal. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my!
Calm down, Xavier. Still, I should also head back now. And
Alright, guess that's it.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our produce. Yep, see.
All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away. Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say.
Nah.
My mistake, my mistake. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep.
Navia's always liked to take even
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. There are few things more uplifting than
Very well. Please, wait here.
Can someone remind remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join?
She hasn't given me any concrete reason. After we cleared her, she said she used to be but the Spina is very different now. Yeah, you could say that. She said that she wanted to become some.
From the sound of it, she'll be a one.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there!
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to talk,
Brothers?
watch out! This one's got your name on it! Watch out! Attack! That's the way. Now, talk.
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss?
If you thought they stood anyway, stop playing.
We were discovered. And
Get revenge?
you actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. Seeing you like that just really...
Listen, Callus is long dead. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. I won't press charges for your attack.
I understand.
But if you so much as think about pulling some...
All right. We get...
Are you sure it's okay?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. If the other side...
I support boss.
Yes, I still think then we could still have...
Yeah, those guys
I'd rather.
Yep, that's how... It's getting late already. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonde again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just... We can still go out in the evening for some...
Huh.